I'm going to come into my A position, and then I'm going to drop back into my C, and then I come into my B. Okay, so B position. Hands down to the side of you, lift the shoulders up and drop them back. Yeah, so we're going to circle them back just to begin with. Right, one more, and then we're going to bring them up and over the other way. Yeah, so I'm going to come up, round and back. Yeah, up and round. Two more. Pull back. That's it. Forward into that flexion and down. Bring them up towards the ears. Breathe in. Exhale and breathe out. And again, inhale. Exhale and breathe out. One more time. Inhale and exhale and breathe out. I want you to lift the right arm up to the ceiling and then down. Yeah? And stretch those fingers away. Right? And again, so lift up and stretch and down. And again, lift and stretch and down. Now, bring up the right arm just to shoulder height. Keep the body facing me and take the arm back. Yeah, in and down, other side. So don't turn with it yet. Just open, in and lower. Now lift the right arm up, then bring it down halfway. Face knee, hips are facing forward, round, in and back and down, the other side. So I lift up, I bring it halfway, hips stay centered, in and round, back and down. I'm going to drop my chin down to my chest, and I'm going to come down into our cat stretch. So we're going to lift up high as we can up to the ceiling, and then into your cow. Yeah, and again, lifting up into your cat, and then away into cow. That's it. Great, ladies. Up we go as far as you can. Abdominals into spine, and then drop the belly down towards the floor. Okay, take your right hand to the side of your head, drop the shoulder down towards the floor, taking the elbow across, and then lift it up, looking back with it. Yeah, look back on that shoulder. And again, dropping it down and under, and then lifting it up all the way up to the top. And there we go. Okay, let's place that hand down, and should we do two on the other side. So I'm going to come down, drop the shoulder, and then I'm going to lift it up, elbow up to the ceiling. And again, so drop it down as far as you can. So rotation right to left, feeling probably for all of us stiffer one side than the other. Placing your hand down, belly button up to ceiling, belly down to floor, to cow. And again, up to ceiling, and then down to floor. All right, lovely. Ladies, let's come up, chin to chest, and let's roll it all the way. Okay. Hands onto your hips and just rock it forward and back. You can place your feet hip distance or a little bit wider. It doesn't really matter. All I want now is just kind of getting this area moving forward and back, anterior and posterior. So on the floor, we're going to use the mini ball. You may find that some of the exercises, that obviously depends on your personal posture today and where you find your alignment. Some days for me, when I'm doing exercises on the ball, sometimes I feel more comfortable not using the ball. So I want us to be aware of that today. Okay, one more time. So A, C, and then B. All right. Lift the right arm up, take it down halfway, stay centered and open the chest. And then in and down. The other side. Up, face forward, don't turn, open. Okay, in and down. Take both arms up to front raise, squeeze back the scapula, then in and lower. Yeah, and again, so up, squeeze those shoulder blades together, in and down. I'm going to go back for 3 little pulses. So come back for 1, 2, 3. Bring it into the shoulder height and then lower. Yeah, and again, so up, squeeze back. 1, 2, 3, in and down. Take the right arm over and the left arm under. Yeah. Now the right arm and left arm, bring it out into abduction, and then you're going to turn around to the right and then around to the left. Turn again. So as you're turning, notice it's just from the waist up, yeah? So try and keep those hips towards me. Then you're going to bring the left arm under and the right arm under. The left arm opens, and then we go around to the left side and then around to the right. Should we do that one more time, left to right? Around to the left, that's it, and then around to the right. Okay, hands down. Let's do that again. So I'm going to come up and over and under, then I'm going to open, then I'm only going to rotate right, then center, then left arm over, right arm under, open the arms to aeroplane, then rotation left to right, and then arms down. Head will push the feet, so lift and through, yeah? So lift, so up and down, yeah? Acceleration, clutch, yeah? Up and down. And then allowing the hips just to move side to side, yeah? There we go. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Placing that heel down, take the arms up, take a lovely deep breath in and breathe out. Okay, one more time. Up we go. Nice deep breath in and then breathe out. Chin to chest and then roll that down. Okay, coming up into your cat and then into your cow. Yeah. And again, up into cat. Yeah. Through into cow. Then push yourself into a flat back. Lift up on the right arm and then lift up on the left arm. Yeah. And again, so lift and lower, and again, lift and lower. Again, let's come up to a standing. So dropping chin, and then up, all the way to the top, back and down. Scoop the arms up and open. Then bring them back in, and then down. Give me 2 squats. So down for 1 and 2. Let's do that again. So I'm going to come up and open, and then in and close, 2 squats. Down for 1. Okay, lift the right arm up to the ceiling. Then bring it down halfway. Now open your door. Look behind you. Yeah, in and down. So now I begin to turn. Yeah, I turn behind me. In and lower. And again, so I lift up. I take the arm down. I open the chest. In and down. One more time. Stretch. Yeah? Think about that stretch. The ribs away. And then open your door. You're going to do a step lunge to me. So I'm going to do a step, drop the back knee, lift together. Step, drop the back knee, lift together. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 2 squats. Down, back, down, left side. 1, drop, up, 2 squats. Down 1, down 2. And again, so it's a step, a drop, a lift, come back. 2 down, that's it. Then on your left side, so 1, drop, lift, come back, 2 squats. Here we go, lovely, chin to chest, roll it all the way down. Look down now at your feet, guys, looking down and rolling as far down as you can, and then coming back up. Inhale and exhale. Okay. And the shoulders back and down, and circle around the arms. So we're going to start to put some lower body workout, yes, some lower body moves, and start accumulating them. So I'm going to begin by lunging forward, yeah? Lunge forward. So you come forward, drop the back knee, push back, yeah? So it's not a step and lunge, it's a drop, push back, yeah? And again, drop, push back. One more. Drop the back knee, now into a side lunge. So I'm going to come into your side, and then over to the other side, yeah? So I take it across, and take it across. and again, 1. Okay, now, front to me, side right. Front to me left, side left. You've got it, okay? And again, so we do 1, and then side, and then forward, and then side. Okay, should we try a curtsy? So I'm going to come over to curtsy. So I'm accumulating, yeah, all these little lower body exercises. So I've gone from lunge forward to lunge side to lateral, and then I'm going into my curtsy. Okay, that's it. Should we just do 2 more? And I'm going to put them together. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. So right leg, and then out to the side. So this is now about getting that heart rate up as well, yeah, over. Okay, coming into a curtsy, just going to do these for 4, and then I'm going to add on, yeah, need a little bit more room. Okay, all right, guys, stay here, step across together, step across together, across together. Okay, make your step smaller, take it to 2, 1 and 2, yeah, back, 1, notice I'm nice and low, not upright. I'm going to add on 1, now left leg, lunge back for 3, 1, 2, 3, together, over we go, 1, 2, lunge back right for 3, 1, 2, 3, together, one more time, 1, and then left leg for 3, we do 1, 2, 3, together, over, 1 and 2, take it back right, 1, 2, 3, together, take it out wide, bring it in, tall, take it out wide, bring it in and tall, yeah? Squat to touch, squat to touch. Push back in the pelvis, opening up through those hips. 2 more, 1, last time, 2. Stay here, scoop. I'm going to bring it into the camera. And again, scoop and open. And again, scoop and open. Last time, scoop and open. Take the right arm over the top, and then again over to the left side, to the right. 1 more, over the top. Okay. All right. Take your arms down at the side of you, and bring your right knee up with your left arm. Yeah, and then the other side. And now just accumulating, yeah? We're going to just add them all together, if we can remember them. And again, lift. So, lifting the femur, tilting the pelvis, yeah, as I lift up and through. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more, and then I'm going to take the right leg back into an extension with the left arm forward, yeah? And I'm leaning into it about 45 degrees, maybe a bit less, maybe 25 actually. Just a little tip. So all I want is a little tip forward. Okay, 2 more. 1 and 2. Now go back to your knee raise. So we lift and lower the other side. And again, are we feeling warmer? Is it time to open those windows? We'll turn the heating off, take it back. Yeah, we don't leave the heating on and open the windows, do we? 3, 4. Okay, and then sit down into the squat. Do you know getting told off with a child and we used to leave the doors open? Parents are like, how's that door? The heating is on. 2 more. 1, I was always getting told off for that. 2, and now I tell everybody else off for doing it. Take it up, and then the other side. And then take it back. And the other side. I think you need 2 squats. You're going to turn this all onto the right side. So right knee up. Now right leg into a hip extension. and then into 2 squats. Yeah? Okay, let's do that on the other side. So back, take it back, and then into 2 squats. Now for 1, and then down for 2. Let's wrap around. So just wrap and lift. And see, loosen it off. And so 2 more. Oh, I like a wrap. Don't you? Okay. Hands link, push, lift, and lower. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Push 1, 2, brace the abdominals, don't let them go. 1, 2, 3. Take your heels together and your toes apart into your Pilates V. Zip, remember the zip up through the inner thigh. Okay, from there, we're going to come up to the top. Then I'm going to come down, I'm going to open the arms, I'm going to close them, and then I'm going to take them back where they were. And again, so I come down 1, open 2, close 3, lift 4. Let's do a plie at the same time. So down we go, and then open, squeeze in the thighs, making those pelvic floor muscles work, you know? Organic abdominals, brace the abdominals at the same time, and squeeze the bottom muscles, the muscles in your bottom, yeah? So 1, lift, down, and open. Down we go, lift, down, and open. Stay here, come over to your right side, and then over to your left. Now bring your palms facing me, yeah? Over we go. And just because we're moving the upper body, doesn't mean that we stop squeezing the inner thighs. Yeah. Okay. Take it up to the center, and then just circle the arms back. Circle back. Okay. Heels together, toes apart. Inner thighs locked on. So 4, 3, 2, and then bring it the other way round. 2, 3, 4. That's it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Place your hands down at the side. You take your heels away. Chin down towards the floor. Here we go. Loosening off. Abdominals strong. Okay, because they're supporting us and stopping us falling forward. Okay, ladies, let's bring it back up in your own time. When you're ready, slowly bringing it up. And in, as I said, your time. If we're up before you, it doesn't matter. What I like you to do when you get to the top is turn the arms around. Sit nice big circles. Okay, so let's step and lunge. I've got hair on my face today. So we're going to step, drop, lift, 2 squats. Down for 1 and again, down for 2. Left side. Step, drop, lift and back. 2 squats. 1 and 2. One more time. Step, drop, lift, come back. 1 and 2. And again. 1, drop, lift, come back. 1, drop, and 2. Right leg to me, so it's a lunge to the side. Left leg, 1, and then to the side, yeah? Curtsy behind, so you're gonna curtsy, and curtsy, that's it. Now start to make some room, yeah? Make your steps smaller. 2 steps right, so it's 1 and 2. 3 lunges on the left. 1, 2, 3, together. Over the other side. 1, 2, step behind for 3. 1, 2, 3, together. Yeah, and again. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, 3, together. Last one. Make your steps smaller because I'm going to come into the center of the camera. 1, 2, 3, step together. Come forward and open. Forward and open. Right arm over. So you're scooping it forward and opening the chest back. So we scoop it forward and open. Scoop it forward and open. Let's take it up and over the top, and then up and over the top the other way, and then just drop your arms down. Circle around the shoulders for 2. Okay, right knee up, left arm. Then take it back into hip extension, and then come into 2 squats. Okay, and then onto your left leg, and then into hip extension, and then into 2 squats. Okay, and then take your heels together and your arms apart. Okay, squeeze onto the inner thigh. Just accumulating, guys, just putting all our little movements together. Down we go. Okay, one more. Then, we feel warm. Take your arms up to the top. We're going to come down. We're going to come open. We're going to come in again and lift up. And again, down and open. In again and lift up. One more. Down and open. Remember, we always zip up as you squeeze those thighs together. Guys, come down into windmill, all the way around your windmill. Lovely. And then take your heels apart. Take the shoulders back for 2. And then bring them around the other way. Yeah, so round we go. Okay, lovely. Hands at the side of the head. Let's just pop over to the right side only. Down. So as we go into that side bend, you're working it through the waist area, yeah, into your external and internal obliques. So when you're coming over this way to your right, the hard work is there as you lift up. Should be on the other side. So 1 and up to the top. 2, up to the top. 3, and last time, and 4. Okay, arms down at the side of you. Snow angel. Inhale and exhale. We like snow angels, don't we? Just when we need the most. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're ready, guys, to come down onto the floor. So make sure you've got your mat out and your ball at the side of you. Right. Open my window, actually. I'm getting a little bit warm here. Yes. There. Okay. Right. All right, guys. So what I'd like us to do is just open the feet, yeah? Open the feet so they're wide, as wide as the mat. All right, as wide as the mat. So stand up nice and tall. Then just into your neutral, finding your neutral position. Now, coming down, chin into chest, and roll down. Okay. Now, walking the hands away from you, walk them away, then come down onto your knees, walk your fingertips away, and sit back into a child's pose. Okay. You can rest the crown of your head onto the mat. Okay, slide the fingers back in and coming up into your quadruped position. You're going to come up into cat. Now in cat, I want you just to wag your tail, yeah, side to side. So if I show you straight on, so I'm in my cat, and then I'm just coming side to side, yeah? That's it, side to side. Right, let's take it into the center, and now cow, then come side to side. Yeah. Oh, it's a lovely release. That's it. So really get in the back to mobilise even further what we think we can, and then we can engage our core in a much deeper format. Okay. All right, lovely. I'm going to bring myself back into neutral. I'm going to then walk my fingers away. And I'm going to come down into my child's pose. I'm going to take my right hand on top of my left. And I'm going to take that away. And I'm going to place my left on top of my right. Keeping my head down, stretching out those arms. Lovely. Come away. Now come down. Excuse me. Come down where you're into a cobra from this position. Okay, so you're on your elbows. I want you to squeeze the gluteal muscles. Notice that my feet are still wide. There's a reason for that in a moment, all right? Notice they're still wide. Okay, so I'm going to come down, place my palms and my hands down. I'm going to lower my body. You'll notice I'm lowering my upper body down towards the mat. I'm going to lift up as I exhale. I'm going to squeeze the glutes. I'm feeling into my lower back. Yeah, pull those tummy muscles in. So lower. This is a baby cobra. Inhale, push to exhale. And again, inhale and lift back. Exhale. Now to make it into a full cobra, if you want to, come down, bring your hands just a little bit closer towards you, and then inhale, exhale, and then come up. And again, lower it down. You've got a nice stretch. It's one of my favourite stretches of the abdominals into your full cobra. And one more time. Remember, you can always go back to your baby cobra. Inhale, exhale, and lift. All right, taking your feet up, take your head down onto your pillow with your hands, and I just want you to rock, just side to side, yeah? That's it, just rock off side to side. So you're loosening up through those hips, and just push away, okay? Now this is going to lead me into the scorpion, yeah, the Pilates scorpion. So I'm going to do it, but I'm going to face you, all right? So from here, I'm going to lengthen my legs away from me, okay? I've got my head on my hands. Then I'm going to lift my head away from my hands, and I'm going to push back, yeah? So I'm taking myself around and taking that foot back, yeah? And again, down we go, and then over the other side, yeah? So one side, I can get down onto the floor. The other side, I can't, I don't have that flexibility. Now, try it with your legs bent, all right? So did straight legs, try it with the legs bent. So inhale, exhale, scorpion, push behind, yeah? Now my legs are bent. Maybe you can get some more movement, and down, and then over the other side. Yeah, so there we go. Pushing back, rotating through those hips. Okay, and then into the center. Guys, take your legs nice and wide. Great stuff. Hands at the side of you, push back into your child's pose. Okay, into your child's pose. All right, walk your hands in, so you're going to come into a kneeling position. I want you now just to take your left leg and place that forward. So I'm in a half kneeling position. I'm just going to tilt my pelvis forward and back, yeah? Really getting this area moving in this half kneeling position. A, let me show you around here so you can see, all right? So I'm coming into A to C, yeah? A to C, A to C. All right, now, one more. Bring it into A, okay? Lift the right arm up and press over. So you're pushing the pelvis forward. Your pelvis is forward. And you're reaching through and release down. Now you should feel that stretch right the way through the front of the thigh into hip flexor. Let's try that the other side, okay? So again, one side is going to move better than the other, yeah? So we're doing this, we're really going to get this area, lower back, hips, your pelvis nicely lubricated before we start hitting the core muscles. There we go. Okay, A to C. Now, bring it into A, hold, left arm up, and reach over to your right side. And then place that arm down. Lovely. Guys, place the knee back down. Place your hands down in front of you, and then coming up into your cat stretch. And then into cow. And again. And this is what I did earlier, this class I did at Stystead earlier. And I was walking home with one of the ladies, and she said, do you know, I was so stiff when I came into the class this morning, and I can actually touch my toes now when I roll down. So it worked this morning, so I hope it works for you as well. Okay, let's come around and into a seated position. Just go and grab my ball. Grab my ball. All right, so I'm going to come back all the way, okay, into a lion position. So are we ready? Let's just go down together, carefully, carefully, all the way. Open your arms, place your right leg into tabletop, and then your left leg. So, neutral, yes? Not moving. So, this area stay nice and strong. I'm going to tap down on my right and then back up. Again, it's really important, guys, keep it going because somebody needs to come out the waiting room. It's really important, guys, that you don't tilt the pelvis, yeah? So it's not going to look like this, yeah? This, yeah? It's down and back. So this area is really, really quiet. Now this is where, depends where you are today in your neutral position. Different, as I said, where we were an hour ago, yesterday, Saturday, a week ago, yeah? So some days that you may feel that having the mini ball is more comfortable to do this. Today for me, because I've done the class before and I'm nicely warmed up around this area, I think for me it's more comfortable to do it without the ball. So try it, ladies, swap it over, yeah? Okay, I'm going to change this to a leg extension. So I'm going to press away, come back a little bit, press away, and then bring that back, yeah? Press, organic abdominals, yeah? A holistic approach, working through our six pack. So we did our stretch to the hip flexor area, didn't we, when we were kneeling? Remember we took the arm over? So the reason I've done that is when we are in this position and we're doing our leg extension, our hip flexors can become really tight and sore. So by lengthening them, yeah, we can get some more repetitions in before you hit that soreness. Okay, okay, let's do a knee roll after I've done the left side. All right, lovely. Now, ladies, knee roll. So you're going to come over to your right side. Notice the space from my thighs to the floor. Yeah. Over we go. That's it. Again, as I come into the center, there's your neutral. Not left it, yeah? Rotate over to your left. Bring it into the center to neutral. And again, over. There you go. You slide gently back into neutral. And then you go over to your left side. Okay, let's go back to our tabletop tap downs. So I'm going to do a tap. Again, so important, ladies, that nothing is moving here. Yeah. All right, one more. Leg extension. Yeah. So leg extension. And then in. Notice nothing moving. Yeah. Head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed onto the mat. Okay. Place your right foot down. Place your left foot down, and then just take it side to side. Yeah. It's a nice back release. Oh, it feels better already, doesn't it? So I'm going to work through the pelvic floor muscles now, and also work on the outer thigh into as well your gluteus medius and minimus. So you'll feel a different ache, yeah, challenge, not soreness, not pain, just muscle, a little bit of muscle ache where you're loading that muscle. Okay, take the legs back up to tabletop, right? So we've had our little release, now we're fresh. Yeah. There we go, neutral position. You're going to take the leg away, you're going to open it, you're going to come in and close. Remember, you can always do it on the ball if you want to. Yeah, open, in and close. So it's 1, open, feel that into the abductor, medius minimus in that glute, in and close. Extend, open, in and close, yeah? So it's 1, open 2, 3, close 4. 1, open 2, 3, close 4. Lovely, bring your knees in and now just rock off side to side. Okay guys, take your legs away and then take your arms above your head and give yourself a full body stretch, okay? I want you to flex the feet. I'm flexing my feet only because I've got enough room. But flex your feet. We'll also work the front of our thighs too. I'm going to bring my arms up and over, and I'm going to bring them down towards the feet. And then take it back. Yeah. And again, over the top, in, squeeze, and then back we go. And again, lift up, head, neck and shoulders away. You're almost reaching towards your feet. And take it back. Yeah, one more time. So on this one, we're not going to take it back all the way. We're going to go into a dead bug position. All right, dead bug position. Bring your right leg in and then bring your left leg in. We're going to lift the head, neck and shoulders up. We're going to touch the knees. We're going to touch the heels. Yeah. We're going to touch the knees. And then I'm going to go back to dead bug. That's why I'm resting down. There's my rest. 2 or 3 seconds. So I come 1, 2, a little bit further, 3, a little bit further, and slowly back to dead bug. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and dead bug. And again, 1, 2, 3, to dead bug. One more time. 1, 2, 3, to dead bug. Okay, nice. Drop your arms, tilt the pelvis, curl up, and take the ball just behind you. Okay. Placing the weight onto the ball, now lengthen the legs up. Now this is where I personally want to use the ball. This is so much more comfortable. Pelvis is tilted. Your hamstrings are tight. Without the ball, let me just show you. Without the ball, if your hamstrings are tight, it's really hard to keep it in that position, yeah? Really pulling. A nice stretch there, but how long can you maintain that? So, pelvis, behind, up, and through. Okay. From there, we're going to drop down on the right and lift up. Flex the feet. And then onto the left. Now, because my legs are straight up to the ceiling, this makes it an easier position for us, yeah? So you're going to drop and lift. So if I want to make it a little bit harder, because we're now working towards the end of the class, so we're not going to be doing so many repetitions. So I think, right, only got a couple of minutes left, but still want to keep this exercise going. But I need to make it a little bit harder. So instead of having my legs up to the ceiling, I'm bringing them down to 45 degrees, yeah? Up we go. Do you feel that difference, ladies? Just by moving those legs down. And if this is, again, you find you're rolling all over the ball, you're out of your neutral position, it's pulling, it's hurting your lower back, then take the legs back up, yeah, into the position. And lift, yeah, and again. We're going to go for a bike ride to finish. We're going to go a bike ride forward, and we're going to go back as well. Should we go in a bike ride? There we go. Push away, so scoop and round. Scoop and round. And scoop and round. Should we try it the other way? Now this is where it becomes harder through the abs. Can you feel that, ladies? Pulling further and deeper. There we go. And I think it's nicer as well on the brain when we go forward and back anyway. 3, 2, 1. Okay, legs up to the top. Place 1 down, place 2 down, soles of the feet together, and butterfly stretch. Now, see those bicycles as well? Heart rate up, yeah. So elevating the heart rate until we start burning fat. So bring our Pilates with a heart rate elevation, perfect. Bring your feet down, tilt away from the ball, take the ball away, bring your knees into your chest. Head, neck and shoulders come up all the way and then come up into a seated position. Bring yourself around to the front. Bring into a little half a roll back. And so, as we're working through the spine, that's like your cat to cow. Because we've warmed up, yeah? We've warmed up. You can probably come back that bit further now, yeah? Little cat stretch and pull up into cow. But now where the body is nice and warm, we can make our movements bigger, yeah? And okay. Guys, well done. Place the hands behind you. Take the right ankle over the left knee, then draw the left foot in towards you. So glute stretch on the right. Down, take it away to begin with, cross it over, then slide that foot in towards you. Take it around onto all fours, away, and then just toes under, and then pop up, there we go, into your downward facing dog. Push back into those heels, and then release the heels off. There we go. Okay. Both heels down, then little baby steps. Baby steps. Okay, then come down into like a little squat position. Then inhale, exhale. I'm going to scoop up to the top. No, you can't see me. There we go. Scoop up to the top and then take the arms around. And again, come down into a little cat chair pose. Lift to the top and lower down. Yeah, and again, bringing it through. Chair pose. Leave the side so you can see. Chair pose. Lift to the top and open all the way down. Let's bring the camera down slightly. There we go. Okay, lift the right arm up. Bring the right arm down halfway and open your door. And inhale down, the other side. Lift. Down, around and through. Just hold on, I've got my settee here, but just want you to hold on to something. Take any leg that you like, yeah? Any leg that you like. And just bring, from this side, bring the heel into the bottom, pushing the pelvis forward, yeah? So rather than here, pull up, yeah? Heel to bottom. change. And it's always better if you've got something to hold on to, then do it, you know, because a lot of time, you know, when you're balancing and you've got your foot up, you're spending so much time looking, you know, and balancing, it's possible you could fall, yeah? So I'd much prefer to get the stretch right here, squeeze in.